Dear friends, uh, hi. Hope you are doing well. I am Dr. Amit Gangwal, Associate Professor at prestigious SVKM NMIMS Global University, Dhule. I am working as Associate Professor at SPTM, Component School of this university. SPTM stands for School of Pharmacy and Technology Management. So today I will be talking about pesticides. So we all know every year millions of food grains or crops are eaten or disturbed or wasted by the pest. Pest means unwanted animals, including insect, bugs, viruses, bacteria, and we all know they are the very detrimental for the product or the yield of the plant material or the plant itself. So there are various ways to control the pest. Basically, we can classify them in two categories: synthetic or lab grown, that is man made, woman made synthetic pesticides. Other category is natural pesticides. So we all know there are news in the media, newspaper, that there are growing number of cases of cancer world over. There are various reasons for cancer, genetic reasons or other reasons. One of the other reasons is consumption of chemically grown crops. We are consuming fruits, vegetables, or other grains, which are developed through the use of heavy amount of chemical based pesticide, chemical, that is synthetic fertilizers, or lab grown plant hormones, and so on. Now this is the background why there is need for natural pesticides. So what are the pesticides? Pesticides are the the agents or the compounds which control the which prevent the effect of pest, either by killing them or through various other mechanisms. So as I told you, natural pesticides are not detrimental for the ecosystem, for the humans, for the animals, because they are god given chemical. So they are biodegradable, they don't have excessive shelf life, and they don't harm the plants and also the consumer of those plants, right? We are the consumer, even animals are the consumer. So in this way, if we use herbal or the natural pesticides or biopesticides, they are good for the health of plant, health of soil, health of land, and even health of rivers, because all these things, pesticides, either naturally grown or chemical pesticides, they all go at the end into the river. So the rivers are also not polluted if we use natural pesticides. So for example, neem is a well-known medicinal plant. Then tobacco, which gives nicotine, another chemical. Then we have the what we call it, cow urine. They all are natural pesticides, herbicides. So they are used to treat the ill effect of to control the pest, right? So this is natural pesticides. Another example is called plant incorporated protectants or plant incorporated pesticides, PIP. So it is very specific class of natural way to treat the menace of pest. So exactly what is PIP? The full form is plant incorporated pesticides or protectants. So what exactly they are? We all heard about BT cotton. Cotton is a famous plant containing which gives fiber, which is used to make the cloths. We say like it is a cotton cloth, cotton bed sheet, cotton fabric. So cotton is a type of fiber obtained from the plant Gossypium herbaceum. So there is one what we call it paste, which infects the plant of cotton. So to stop that, there is new variety of cotton plant, that is genetically modified cotton plant, and that is called, if you remember, if you heard, BT cotton. So BT stands for Bacillus thuringiensis. Bacillus thuringiensis, a famous microbe which is used to control the pest specific for cotton plant. So let me now I will explain through these five separate Blocks, what are PIP? They are self-protecting plants. They are a type of genetically modified organism, GMO, right? So for example, BT cotton, BT brinjal. So what exactly they do? What exactly PIP do when it comes to treat the when it comes to control the pest of a particular plant? So PIP plant produce their own insecticidal proteins directly within their plant tissue. So how it is done? These proteins are derived from a bacterium naturally found in the soil called Bacillus thuringiensis. So PIP contain some proteins which prevent them from the ill effect of pest. So where this protein come from? It is come from the bacteria Bacillus thuringiensis. It is available in the soil. This is the background. Now how this protein is inserted into the plant, that is genetic manipulation. So scientists insert the BT gene into the genome of a plant. It means they are changing the genome of a plant by inserting the gene of BT into this plant. For example, cotton plant, corn plant. So these proteins production, how this, the plant then produce crystal proteins also known as delta endotoxins that are toxic to certain insect, but these toxins are not detrimental or not harmful to the plant itself. This is the beauty or specificity of the BT, specific for particular plant. So when a target pest, for example caterpillar or beetle, eats the plant, it ingests the toxin. The toxin binds to the pest gut cell, causing them to burst, which leads to insect's death. So what happened? There is one bacteria in the soil called Bacillus thuringiensis. It produces one specific protein. So that protein we want in the plant. So for that we insert a gene of it is called BT gene into the genome of the plant. So when this gene is inserted and when plant grows, it produces crystal protein from that gene. It is called delta endotoxin, and this is toxic to the insect, for example caterpillar, and not to the plant itself. So when a target pest comes to that plant and eats the plant or any part of the plant, that toxin is ingested, that protein is ingested by the beetle or caterpillar. The toxin binds to the gut cells in the caterpillar and causing those cells to burst and ultimately leading to the death of the caterpillar. In this way, BT cotton is very good compared to plain cotton plant, which is uh, not capable to handle the effect of pest. Now why are they used? Because once gene is inserted into the cotton plant, for example, this type of PIP then provide ongoing defense against specific pest, not for all the pest. That gene is only protective for the protect against the particular type of microbes or the for example caterpillar. So they reduce the spraying because now plant itself is producing the toxin which is detrimental for the caterpillar, for example. So there is no need for spraying the pesticide on the plant. Their use reduces the need for frequent application of traditional chemical insecticides, right? So they have been widely used in commercial agriculture since the 1990s, with corn and cotton being the most common PIP crops. Even in India, the first genetically modified organism or genetically modified plant permitted by Government of India for commercial purpose is BT cotton. BT stands for Bacillus thuringiensis. Sustainability. BT is considered an effective and sustainable alternative to chemical pesticide because there is no need for spraying the chemical at all. First of all, chemical pesticides are not good for the humans, animal and for ecosystem. Number two, there is no need to spray at all, even natural chemical pesticide, because already you have changed the genes of the plant. So that gene, altered gene, will produce continuously proteins detrimental for the caterpillar. Are they safe? Yeah, it is very important. It is the point to contest. Various countries say that you are changing the genome of a plant. It is not good for that plant. And what about other insects which are thriving or which are eating that plant but not damaging the plant? So what about those healthy or non-damaging bacteria or microbes or the pests which are not damaging the plant, but they are sustaining, feeding those plants. What about those non-damaging microbes? You are not looking into those aspect also. Just looking for one type of gene, one type of pest is not good as per the some group of people or some countries. So as mentioned here, regulatory bodies like the US Environmental Protection Agency evaluate the safety of PIP before they are approved and continue to monitor them. Environmental friendly. BT is considered safe because it affects only certain types of insect, has little to no impact on other organisms, and is biodegradable, breaking down quickly in the environment. Ongoing discussion. The use of PIP has been controversial. As I told you, concerns have been raised about the potential impact on non-target organism. You are not targeting other organism, but will they affect the organisms also? It's to be studied. Pest potentially developing resistance to Bt protein. Over the time, the pest for which Bt cotton is developed, they might be developing resistance to that Bt protein. Next, possible unintended effects on human health and the environment, though this type of effects are not known so far on broader scale. So they are in use. And finally, PIP are one of several pest management strategies in modern agriculture. Then yes, that's all for today's session. So we studied how PIP, that is genetically modified plants, are used to address the effect of pest. In this way, we conclude this session. Thank you very much.